guys, my name is Grace and I'm having a wonderful day. Why is that? Have a look at this. I got my talkies and I got my Switch. And these. What are these called? Whatever. Life is better when you have more different things. Imagine if you had to eat vanilla ice cream every day. Don't get me wrong, vanilla rocks. But it's a bit boring if you eat it every day. Probably you want to eat chocolate, strawberry, or probably hot chips. Different things make it more exciting. Speaking of new things, is there an owl flying around in here? Huh? A letter.
G'day Grace, Brucey Koala here. Just letting you know that Zoe's downstairs and she's got some ripper books to recommend to you in the next segment. Hooroo!
Awesome!
Hi, my name is Zoe and welcome to Zoe's Book Recommendations. Yay! I have read a lot of books, but today I'm going to share with you 3 that have meant a lot to me. My first recommendation is Coraline. It's about a girl who's thrown into this magical new world. The book combines some creepy elements, some fantastical elements, and some super spooky elements, and altogether it just takes you on an amazing journey. If you're over 7 and under 100, then this book's for you. My second book recommendation is Lord of the Rings. If you haven't heard of it, you might have been sleeping under a rock. It's this incredible tale with these amazing characters, and these amazing characters go to lots of beautiful places and meet other amazing characters. There is action, beautiful scenery, and it's just really cool. This one's a little bit more challenging, so maybe put it in the bucket list for later. My third book recommendation is a kid's book called A Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making. Bit of a tongue twister. This is another fantasy recommendation, and it's about a girl who swept into fairyland on the back of a magical flying leopard, where she encounters some crazy villains, some talking animals. What else could you need? This one is for all ages, so if you can't read it, get mum or dad to read it for you, because you don't want to miss out. So here they are. 3 of my book recommendations. I hope this inspires you to get cozy, pick up a book, and take some time to read. Bye!
If I shared what I like, I would talk about the skate park. How about let's chat about it now? First thing I like is sitting with my friends. All of my friends go to the skate park and we hang out together. And it's pretty cool. The second thing I like is watching people do cool tricks. And actually, I've seen someone do a backflip up the bowl. And don't try that at home. Third thing I like is asking my friends if I can have a turn at their scooter. And that's why you should go hang out at your skate park. See? You didn't know that we're going to talk about skate parks today. Variety is the spice of life. Let's keep things spicy with my new friend Jack, who's downstairs with some fun for you.
Hi everyone, my name is Jack and I'm excited to be on Juice TV. I'm in hospital today for my treatment, and to pass the time I'm playing my Switch. And now I want to share with you my 3 favourite games. The first game is Terraria. It's a lot like Minecraft. You can build and explore. You can do whatever you want basically. My favourite thing to do in Terraria is mine. And while I've mined, I've found clay, copper and iron. It's a really fun game, you should check it out. Our next game is full of high octane action. It's Crash Team Racing. It's all your favourite characters from Crash Bandicoot, except they're in race cars. You get to fly around the track and mess with other racers while trying to win the race. One of the coolest things about the game is that you can customise your car and unlock new skins for your characters. You can play against your friends, so grab some controls and get racing. And I saved the best for last, my favourite game, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. You play as Crash Bandicoot and you have some levels that you have to play through, and in between some of those levels there are boss fights. Once you complete all the boss fights and levels, you get to the final boss, Dr. Neo Cortex, the main villain. I've only beaten him 1 time, so it's a tricky game.
Defeated again. This is not fair.
So there you have it, guys, my 3 favourite games to play. And I'd like to know what your favourite games are too. Until next time, my name is Jack. See you later, everyone.
Hey, good games, Jack. How good is Crash Bandicoot? I got a good idea to pick our next story. To the Wacky Wheel! So many stories, so many stories, so many stories. Which one will it be? Now that's what I'm talking about.
Hi, my name's Jabes and I'm a huge rugby fan. I'm stoked because I'm here with the Queensland Reds. Some of the boys have come down to the hospital today to kick some footies with us and talk all about rugby. I'm here with Angus, and what position do you play, Angus?
So I play lock. Pretty much I'm the guy that gets thrown up in the air. I've been playing that professionally for about 7 years now, so it's been great. Now, I hear that you play a bit of rugby yourself.
Yeah, I do. I play 9 and 10 for Sunnybank, and I love that position because you can touch the ball a lot. What about you?
Yeah, I like the position because it helps my stature. So I'm 6'9", which is about 205 centimetres, and that helps very much in the line out, in the air, in the kick-off, pushing the scrums and tackling. But not as fast as you to be a 9 or a 10.
They get it to the outside, and it's Jock Campbell going through. Campbell all the way for Queensland.
What's the best part of being on a rugby team?
My favourite part about being on the rugby team is being with my friends. It's good to play with your friends. You meet new people as well, and generally, most of the time, everyone has a fun time. And yeah, like winning, like being with my friends. That's pretty much it.
I love playing rugby, and I've met heaps of friends playing rugby because you always go to training and you socialise with the people when you're training. And when you're playing games, you always make friends, even if they're on the opposite team.
Hey Liam, does players ever get ticklish when they tackle each other?
It's a great question, Grace. We do. It's little known, but when we're not getting hit pretty hard by each other, it can be very ticklish and it's a bit distracting. So I've noticed you've come out here with your Nintendo Switch. What games do you like to play on that?
Minecraft and Mario Kart.
If rugby balls could talk, what do you reckon they'd say during the game?
Oh, that's a good one. It's a bit silly. I think they would say, stop kicking me. Ouch, that hurts. Why am I so sweaty? And stop dropping me on the ground.
Yeah, that's right. Be nice to rugby balls.
Oh, there we go.
Angus, what gets you in the zone for a game to smash people?
It's a great question. I think I like listening to music before a game, especially before I run out to the field. It just gets me in the right mindset to smash people, like you just said. Well, I like listening to a bit of rock, AC/DC, that kind of thing. Yeah, Danger Zone gets me in the mood, I reckon.
Thank you, Children's Hospital Foundation, for putting on a fun morning. Thanks for coming and hanging out, Liam.
It's been my pleasure, Grace.
That was great. There's been so many fun stories today. To right, now we're gonna head to the Queensland Netball Centre. Game on.
1 week. 10 sports. 1,000 world-class athletes. They will compete, succeed, and prove intellectual impairment is no barrier. These are the INES Global Games. Hi, I'm Lucy.
Hi, I'm Winnie.
We're coming to you from the Queensland Netball Centre.
Today we're meeting some talented athletes.
And they're all competing in the INES Global Games.
Our first Aussie icons are no strangers to carving up the tennis court. It's world number 1, Archie Graham, and doubles champion Mitchell James.
I like playing tennis. When did you guys start?
I started when I was 15. I'm a bit of a latecomer, so I picked up a racket when I started playing in my mother's backyard and I kept playing on from there.
I started when I was about 5 years old. I used to go around, find the biggest and longest stick that I could find, the thickest, and pick up rocks, anything that I could hit with. And now I love competing for Australia, competing for Queensland as well, and as long as you have fun, that's the main thing.
What's your biggest achievement?
I've got 2 actually. So one of them is I've won 4 straight singles titles in a row, and the other one, this is a new one. This came up this year. I received a captaincy to captain the whole Australian team competing in the games this year.
My biggest achievement is actually competing over in Abu Dhabi. Came home with 2 gold medals, so which is pretty surreal, and then got another one as well, winning gold with you over in Ecuador, which was pretty cool, after you played 2.5 hours a singles match and then had to back up after that. Yeah, no, that was my greatest achievement so far.
How can me and my friends get into tennis?
Well, that's a tricky one. I would have to say, as soon as you pick up a racket and if you hit a few balls, even if it's against the wall, and you happen to like it and you want to get a bit more serious, yeah, just go for it.
Just got to have fun when you do whatever sport you choose, you know. If you don't have fun, what's the point, you know?
Next sporting legend is an Australian champion, the current record holder for the 200 and 400 metre sprints, Alberto Campbell-Staines.
When did you start running?
I started running when I was maybe 9 or 10 years old, so I've been doing it for a while.
Alberto, how fast can you run?
Very fast. My PB for the 400 is 49.44.
Campbell lead them. High arms, he's looking good. The gold medalist on the outside, Simmons. He's coming at Campbell, but Campbell's going to hold on.
Do you have any other sports that you do than running?
Yes, as a hobby, I do play other sports such as basketball, football, and soccer.
How can kids get into running?
Kids can get into running by looking for coaches or doing little athletics. Also, for those kids who are trying to get back into athletics, I suggest that if it's your goal to one day want to represent your country, I say you stick with it and you go for it and don't give up no matter what.
If you're looking for a sporting all-rounder, then we have just the girl for you. This is Ebony Cooper.
So, Ebony, what is a heptathlon?
Heptathlon is when you do 7 events. So I'll be doing 100 metre hurdles, 200 metres, 800 metres, shot put, javelin, high jump and long jump.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I've got a question. What's a hurdle?
A hurdle is just like a little fence you go jump over. It's kind of like that.
How'd you get into heptathlon?
Well, when I was about 10 years old, that's when I started. In primary school, we didn't have heptathlon, so I just tried to do every event there was.
How does a heptathlon work in the global games?
So it goes for 2 days. So on the first day we do 4 events, and then the next day we do 3 events.
Okay, I'm going to show you how you learn how to jump over a hurdle. So you want to go one step and then kick your foot to your butt, put your knee up and then down. Okay guys, I want you to show me how you can do it.
I feel like a sumo wrestler.
Our final athlete is a powerhouse on the water with his sights set on gold. It's rowing sensation, Mac Russell.
How did you get into rowing?
Year 7 at school, they had a Learn to Row program, and so I signed up for that and I became hooked ever since.
What time in the morning do you get up to train?
I get up at 4 a.m. usually in the morning, and I get to a shed at 4:45, and I'm on the water just after 5:10 at the very latest.
5 a.m, that's so early.
What do you like most about rowing?
I like all the friends I make. Some of my best friends are from rowing, and so it's lots of fun when you make lots of good friends that are interested in the same things as you and all want the same goal to do well in their rowing.
What is your goal?
My goal for the INS Games will be to have no regrets at the end of my races, to know that I've tried my hardest, put everything out there, and hopefully come home with a few gold medals.
We've tried so many sports today.
And met so many talented athletes.
I know being in hospital can be hard, especially if you can't play the sport you want. My advice is keep going and never give up.
That's all we have time for today.
Time to hurdle out.
Juiced TV wishes all the best to the INS Global Games athletes. Good luck.
That's some really inspirational stuff. How amazing are sports stars? That's all we have for today. My name is Grace and peace out.